this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Into the box now, Johnny Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Wind up and the 0-1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out. At the plate, Shelby Marchetti. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And he fouls this one off. McKee has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career. And through those innings, he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Derek Richardson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Wright is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Dan Turner is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Atkins. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Standing in, Greg English. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marchetti has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. So striding in, Paul Taylor. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
To the plate now, Kevin Landry, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Send it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Mark Lacey. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 5 homers and 14 driven in. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Turner, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff who won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Striding into the box, Brad Benton. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Julius Grady. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here comes the first pitch. McKee been having himself quite a year so far, toting a sub-3 ERA. He's undoubtedly been one of the league's best.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far. Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grady leads off second with nobody out. Popped him up. Here comes a left fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Jalen Holmes is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Stepping up now, Squash West. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And it's fouled away. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So digging in now, Michael Wright. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And a rather easy first out.
Batting in, the left fielder, John McKee.
Now to the plate, Sean McKee. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Here's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Tim McKee. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Andy Miller, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Right side. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Dan Turner.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dan Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a tick behind for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Johnny Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Adkins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready now, Jonathan Adkins.
For the Cobras, the center fielder, Jonathan Adkins.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Greg English.
So coming to the plate, Greg English. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Three and 2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in now, Paul Taylor. He reached on a single in his first try. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Now the 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box now, Kevin Landry, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Landry is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis. Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Mark Lacey. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. One run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the guy you want stepping up to the plate, Matty. 2 more ribbies there, bringing his total to 5 in this game.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Sandy Soriano is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Plate now, Brad Benton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The right fielder, number 4.
At the plate, Michael Wright, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Soriano, a 6'3" left-hander. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Still only 1 out in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, Sean McKee, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2.
That's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. West has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marchetti is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Stepping in, Shelby Marchetti. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Right, moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Derek Richardson.
Stepping in, Derek Richardson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Now here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Derek Richardson sent packing for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Julius Grady. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Standing in now, Dale Richards. I still watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Mississippi is out in front 8-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tim McKee. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Pitch on the way. Jonathan Atkins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, the first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1-1 the count. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Number 2, second baseman, Greg.
Into the box now, Greg English. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. And it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Full count. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Taylor. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Misses, ball 2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 8, Kevin Landry.
In now, Kevin Landry. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Look, now the pitch on the ground to the left side. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Jalen Holmes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Squash West. He's ready. Here's the first offering. way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fouled away. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Andy Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Max Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Max Taylor.
A ball and no strikes. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 14 driven in. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Back up the middle, scooped up onto second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cobras are out in front here, 8-1. Lucas Morse gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Settling in now, Mark Lacey. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Brad Benton.
Into the box, Brad Benton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The 0-2 delivery. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 4. Michael Wright.
Striding in, Michael Wright. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And it's quickly 0-2. Pitch on the way. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So striding forward now, Johnny Jr. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. The pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
0-2, here it comes. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 52, Shelby Marchetti.
Now at the plate, Shelby Marchetti. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 21, Derek Richardson.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Richardson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Sean McKee. Now the pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole players are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Tim McKee, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Richardson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 32, Jonathan.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Adkins. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. Grady is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Greg English.
Digging in once again, Greg English. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
2 out with the man at first. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Third baseman, number 3, Paul Taylor.
Stepping into the box, Paul Taylor. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. McKee rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 8 now.
Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping in now, Kevin Landry, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. Mississippi leads this one 9-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Julius Grady.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Pitch sharply but foul down the right side. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher.
Numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Jalen Holmes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
For the traditional 7th stretch.
Now at the plate, Mark Lacey. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Standing in, Brad Benton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Into the box now, Michael Wright, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, left fielder, John McKee.
Digging in, Sean McKee. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A runner on first with two away. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Dylan Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Richard Wise will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at third. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Racing back, the right fielder still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. Two-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Jonathan Atkins as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Three runs already home here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cobras on top 12-1. Michael Jordan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Michael Jordan.
So stepping in, Squash West. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And now pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Jordan, originally from Mississippi. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1.
That's a ball. Count is 2-1.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Andy Miller, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Here it comes. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Skied into very shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Desmond Lazari will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Well, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. David Pierce comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Greg English.
English.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 3, Paul Taylor.
Now in the box, Paul Taylor. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's Bolton.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Landry. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. To the top of the lineup, stepping in, Johnny Jr. starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Here's the 2-1 home.
Count it 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Shelby Marchetti is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Derek Richardson. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
Two and two. He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Julius Grady. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's too high. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Junior rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull. And he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Dale Richards, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Stepping into the box, Jalen Holmes. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 12-2, the final score in this ball game. Mississippi posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Tim McKee with his 4th win this season. Dan Turner was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.